Okay, what is up, YouTube? Zaid Rahman and fresh haircut and back with a fresh supplement review. The product I'm reviewing today is BPI Sports Clinical Essential Aminos, and this is the Arctic Ice flavor. And I'm not suggesting you to do what I do. I'm just giving you a real review of a product I'm using right now. So this is a essential amino product, and if you've watched my videos, you'll know that I was using the Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy, which was a multi-purpose supplement. But I've replaced it with this because I would be kind of cycling that supplement, even though I like it a lot because I can use it as a pre-workout or just a EA supplement. But the reason why I am not using it right now is because it contains beta alanine. And as to why I'm cycling it, I'll be talking more about that in my next video. And I have talked about it before in the video I did about the review of the Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy. So if you want, you can check that video out. And so yeah, that product contains beta alanine, which is why I'm using this right now, which is just essential amino acids. So if you can see, these are the 9 essential amino acids that help with muscle hypertrophy and recovery and all that stuff. And there are some other ingredients in it like maltodextrin, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, silica, sucralose, and malic acid, most of which I believe are for the flavoring of this product. So it's a clean, essential amino supplement, and that is what I had wanted. And I think it's a good product. Okay, it's a good brand, BPI Sports. I know that they are a reputed brand, and what I needed to see to make my final decision as to whether I want to get this product is I saw which athletes do they sponsor. Okay, and I saw Rolly Winkler and Brandon Hendrickson there. So two of the very best, and that convinced me that if they can use it, if they are sponsored by this company, if they are on that team, then it is good for everyone. So I got this at a good price. Like it's at a discount, but it cost me $1,500, which is one of my criteria that I look for when I'm looking for a new supplement to use. And like I said, I got it of 1,500. I got it from a health card. So there are three things which I would basically look into when I'm getting a new supplement. I would see if it's a good brand, and the second thing I'll see is if it fits my budget, and the third one is whether it's a good brand that's making it. Once all these boxes are ticked, then I would look at the cheapest place that I could get it, and if I can trust that seller or that app or whatever. So yeah, I got a authentic product, which is a good thing. It's a good product. It's clean, essential aminos. If you want, you can go in for the Dimetized Nutrition, which cost you another $1,000. So, but would you get what you pay for? Okay, this one serving is like 4 grams of essential aminos in a 6 gram serving, and the Dimetize Amino 9 would give you 10 grams of EAs for a 15-gram serving. So, you don't need so much EAs in a day, 10 grams. So maybe you could use half of the serving, and it would last you 2 months that way. You can do that if you want. And I just wanted to use this for 1 month. So this is like 30 servings for $1,500. And like I said, you get what you pay for. So in terms of the scale, the Amino 9 is just essential aminos as well. And so is this one. So with the Dimetized Amino 9, you're getting 10 grams of EAs for a 15 gram scoop. And with this one, you're getting 4 grams with 6 grams. So you get what you pay for. You get a bigger serving with the Dimetize. So basically, you're paying more for that. But you can go for either if you're looking for a clean essential amino supplement. And it's a good product. It's plant-based amino. So is something I want to quickly touch on is that these PA supplements are generally made from corn and duck feathers. Okay, so I mean, consuming duck feathers, it might gross you out. Okay, and you might want to go for a plant-based amino. Okay, so this would just be made from corn because these aminos can be easily isolated from corn and duck feathers. So there are some products out there which are non-vegetarian. So there's a very good chance they would be aminos made from duck feathers and corn, and this would be just corn. So you probably want to get the plant-based proteins, and this mix is good, and it's clean essential aminos mostly. So it's a good product, and the taste I think is pretty pathetic. All right now. It does have that tendency for it to for you to get more tolerable to the flavors of supplements, and you like them more when you're using it over a longer period of time, and that basically happens with all supplements. So, I mean, for the first time, the taste was pretty strong, and even though I am getting used to it, I'm sure a lot of people won't like it because I don't think it's really enjoyable. So, BPI could do a better job about that. And I mean, it tastes like imagine the flavor of medicine, okay, and amplified by 10 times. So the strongest medicine that you can imagine, and 10 times the taste. So that's what it tastes like. So I know a lot of people don't like Red Bull, and people who don't like the taste of Red Bull would certainly won't like this. And you might get used to it over time. Like I kind of like that strong flavor, like Red Bull. So I mean, I might be able to tolerate it for a month that I would be using it. But I mean, they could have really done a better job on the taste. So, I mean, like I've said before, your supplements should taste good and you should like it so that you look forward to using them, and you are actually comfortable using something tasting that way for a month or 2 months or whatever period of time you're using a particular supplement. So, I think they should do a better job on the taste. It's called Arctic Ice, but like I said, it tastes 10 times worse than the taste of the strongest, most intolerable taste of medicine that you can think of. Using it in icy water, it makes it taste good. Like I like to use my aminos in icy cold water, so you might want to do that. Maybe even water that's almost ice, so that would make it taste better. And I add about a pinch of Himalayan pink salt to it. Okay, so that helps with the taste of it because I like the flavor of the Himalayan pink salt, and also it gives me sodium along with the essential aminos. So you can do that if you want, but I don't really think you would want to go for this flavor. I don't think it's good at all. Apart from that, it's a fine supplement. Okay, it's a good product, and the majority of what you get per serving is essential aminos, and this is basically made from just essential amino acids. There's no caffeine, no citrulline, nothing in it. So if you want to get a amino product, you might want to get it. There's another flavor which is the sour gummies. So if you've tried it or if you go on and order it, then maybe you can let me know if you like it. But I'm sure 99 out of 100 people won't like the flavor of this Arctic Ice. So based on that, I would give it an 8 on 10. Okay, because it's still a good product. It just doesn't taste good. There might be that 1 in 100 person who would like the flavor of it, but I'm sure most people won't like it, and it's not actually an enjoyable flavor. So I was contemplating giving it a 7 on 10 and just the -3 for the flavor, but I don't. I mean, it is a criteria, the flavor, but I don't think it's such a big of criteria as to deduct 3 points from what's actually a good product based on the formula. So, like I said, if you want to use a essential amino product that's just essential aminos and this fits your budget, then you might want to go ahead and use it. But I would suggest you try the other flavor because this is not really enjoyable. And just a little something about BCAAs, okay, because I have said this before, and people are so big on BCAAs because I think there's a misconception that BCAAs help you build muscle, okay, and they help you get jacked. But I mean, technically, they might be helping you build muscle, but my point is that you're getting BCAAs from a lot of places because essential aminos, 9 essential amino acids are what you want in good proteins generally, and BCAAs are just three of those. So as long as you're having quality proteins with your diet and enough protein with your diet, you would be getting in enough BCAAs, because they're just three of the nine essential amino acids that make up a complete protein. So I mean, they might be technically helping you, but you're getting enough BCAAs already if you're having enough protein. If you're having a whey protein, then they would have a rich BCAA profile. So you're getting enough BCAAs from everywhere, and complete proteins that you're having, they are made up of these nine essential amino acids. But I've said before that you might want to think of it as a multivitamin, because you do want to be getting in vitamins and minerals with your foods. But the reason that you might take a multivitamin is just to fill up any gaps that you might be leading out, and getting in a complete spectrum of vitamins every day. So you can think of it like that, and that is why I want to use a essential amino product. But again, if you're using a EAA, then that's nine amino acids, and BCAAs are just three of them. So I mean, the last time I checked, nine is greater than three, and you're already getting in the BCAAs when you're using a EAA supplement. So I mean, I'm ranting about this because there are so many BCAA products out there. Like brands have multiple BCAA products in the market, but if you're looking for clean essential aminos, there are very few options, and also you would consider the facts that whether they fit your budget, and it's a good brand. So all those stuff. So I mean, for every 10 BCAA supplements, there might be one or two EA supplements in the market, and BCAAs, you don't really need a supplement if you're having enough from your diet. And if you're going into using a BCAA product, then I guess you would already be having enough protein on your diet, because you want your diet to be there where you would be adding supplements to it to supplement it, give you another addition, another edge. You don't really need BCAAs so much, and they're not as essential as people believe it. And if you want to be using a amino supplement, why wouldn't you be using the EAs? Because they are the nine complete amino acids, and BCAAs are just three of them. So that was just a little bit about that, because people are so big on BCAAs and they spend so much money on BCAAs, and they're actually not really that essential. They're not really important. You don't really need them, and if you want to be getting in an amino supplement, then why not EAA? So I mean, there should be more EAA supplements out there, and more companies should be making supplements which are just EAAs, and not really blends that serve as multi-purpose products. But anyway, I'm just saying there are very few options that would be from a good brand, would be vegan ideally, and that you'd want to get. So I think there should be more EA supplements in the market, and people need to stop using BCAs as much as they use them, and rather use EA. So that's just what I think about that, and that is the review for this product. And also a bit about EAs and other things. I have done videos before about other product reviews. I have done a video on my supplement stack. You might want to check them out. And like I said, I'll be talking about why I'm switching over to a clean EA supplement rather than the Optimum Essential Amino Energy, which is a blend of EAs and some other products that would be good pre-workout ingredients. So it's basically a multi-purpose product, and I'll be talking about beta alanine and why you want to cycle it. So that was that. I give this BPI Sports Clinical Essential Aminos an 8 on 10. And let me know what you thought about the video. Leave your comments. Like and share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.